Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm back at Barton Broad today and we're very limited places we can go at the minute because some are still shut due to the flooding, but Barton Broad Boardwalk is still open, so that's where we're going to go today. Might get a couple of surprises as well. Before I start, just have a look at this road I've walked down. Usually when I film here, I only show you a small piece of the boardwalk, but today I'm going to do the full circular route. Once I'm at the Broad, you'll be able to see a couple of cruisers crossing it, so try and stick around for that. I know some of you might find the boardwalk a bit boring and perhaps not of usual interest to you, but it is still all part of the Norfolk Broads. As you know, I try and film everything to do with the Norfolk Broads as much as I possibly can. It's rather windy today. I think we're due another storm tomorrow, so I'm going to have to cut most of the original sound out of this, unfortunately. I've always thought that this boardwalk was called Barton Broad Board Walk. I've just seen something online that says it's actually called Herons Carr Board Walk because these trees here are, well, normally it's Alder Carr. Carr is when the trees are standing in water. And this area of trees is called Herons Carr, so it makes total sense that this is called Herons Carr Boardwalk. Wow, every day is a school day. How many years have I been coming here and filming here? Amazing. So this boardwalk leads you down to a viewing area looking across Barton Broad. It's a conservation area in here. This time of year when there's hardly any leaves on the trees, it's so much easier to spot the birds. Having said that, there weren't really that many birds in here. These trees, though, are blowing about in the wind. It's the day before the storm that I'm filming this, so it is getting breezier than it has been. All around this boardwalk are these information boards in Braille. Obviously, I can't tell you what this one says. So, despite it looking quite barren of foliage, and the ferns are now a rust colour, there is some greenery around. But I like it like this. You can see far more through the trees than you can in the summer. I think I much prefer this time of year. So I'm happily walking along the boardwalk, having a look around, filming as I go, trying not to step off the edge while I'm filming. little did I know what I was going to see in a very short time from this spot. Watch very carefully and see how soon you can see it. It's a Chinese water deer. I've heard one of them barking in here before and caught the sound on camera, but I've never seen one that close. I don't think I've seen a deer that close anywhere before. I'm actually intruding on his home, so I'm just going to walk away and leave him. I don't want to scare him or distress him by being here, standing still, trying to film him or anything. So I'll just show him that he's absolutely fine and I'm walking away. If you have a blue badge in your car, then this is the car park that you can park in. It's a lot closer. You park right beside the boardwalk. This is a magnificent structure. I feel I ought to know how long it took them to build it, but I can't remember. I think I knew at the time. It must have taken a long time. It's beautifully made. Just a little detour there to show you where blue badge holders park and you know how you can be right beside this boardwalk. So now I'm heading back to continue the great big loop that this boardwalk follows. And we'll soon be at the Broad. We're probably about halfway at this point. It might seem to you that, oh my goodness, you could get lost in there. But no, you can't. It's just a great big loop with the exit for that car park and the pathway down to the Broad. Never be tempted to step off the path though, because it is just deep, deep mud either sides. You really don't want to be in that. There are benches dotted about if you just want to have a seat and take in your surroundings. So now we're at the junction. We're going to go right, which is the long path down to the Broad. And when we come back, it's just a flock of long-tailed tits flying over. When we come back, we'll go down that way there to the left. Lots of beautiful information boards about the insects, and then there's other ones about the plants and some about the wildlife. They've thought of everything here. I hadn't been here for a while, and I recently came and visited. And can you remember, I said, well, where are the brand new signs? They hadn't been out very long, and suddenly they'd disappeared, and you could only see the old one or where the old one had been. But look today. Do you think somebody saw my video and thought, oh, the signs have gone missing, we better get some new ones replaced? But here they are. This one used to be the opposite side, and the sign on the opposite side used to be here. Because I remember it was here, it used to say that this Broad used to be as clear as gin. Doesn't really matter. Now look, see? Tipping the balance. This is the sign that used to be the opposite side. Am I getting picky? The signs are back. That's all that matters. Because they're beautifully illustrated. At the beginning of this video, I promised you 2 cruisers. Well, here is the first one. It might not look it, but this cruiser is actually a long way from where I'm standing. I doubt they can see me stood here. And cruiser number 2 for you. It might not seem it, but I was actually at the viewing area for a good hour. But there was only the 2 cruisers, so I'm now making my way back along the boardwalk. Carr woodland has mainly alder, sallow and birch trees. There's also ferns and mosses, and the lichen and fungi thrive on the branches and dead wood. The alder trees really enjoy being in the swampy ground conditions. I mentioned before about the mosses and also the fungi that like to live in here. Well, I'm not an expert by any means, but I think that one is called turkey tail, also known as Coriolus Versicolor. Means mushroom of many colours. And again, I'm not an expert on fungi by any means, but I think this one is shield lichen. While you're here, I must just apologise for the footage in Wednesday's video. It was rather jerky. I'm not sure what happened while it was uploading, because my copy of it is absolutely perfectly fine. So, I don't know. From leaving my phone to getting to the YouTube servers, something happened. So, apologies for that. Hopefully, today's video will be a lot better. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, a share, and perhaps subscribe to me if you'd like to. I'd like to thank you all for watching. My next video will be out Christmas Eve. How are you getting on? Are you all sorted? I am now, that's it. If I haven't got it now, tough, we go without. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I'll be back again soon. Bye.